Hey, welcome to the channel. It's that's Monday night, and I thought tonight I'd do something a little bit different. I'm going to walk you around through Hangdong and show you some of the places here in the city around the area that I live in. And you know, I know a lot of the videos that I talk about a lot of crazy stuff that happens here, but really Thailand is a very, very safe place. You know, I was a cop for 23 years, and I've never felt safer than I do here in Chiang Mai and in Hangdong where I live. But I'm going to turn the camera around. We're going to take a little walk around the market and down through some of the side streets and kind of show you the area down here and talk about some of the things that you can do to keep safe. But anyway, we'll see you in a little bit. Right over there we've got our local pharmacy, and then we're going to walk down here. There's our daily donut shop. It's pretty busy out right now because everybody's at the market getting their food. But we'll walk down here by the 7-Eleven. There's always a crowd down here. But going about, you know, safety here, you know, when Lake and I first moved here, we were a little bit concerned about living outside of a mubon, and we really didn't want to. But after we've lived here for a while, you know, you're safe just about anywhere you want to go. This lady's over here selling stick meat. But just about every place you go, you have to be a little bit careful. You know, you don't, you want to go doing something stupid. And this guy over here has a body shop, and he sells bananas. We'll walk down this way a little bit. Yeah, he sells bananas and does body work right back in there. Hello. And you get your barber shop right there. But we're going to go this way. And there is your local 7-Eleven that is always busy. This lady is selling something. It's like stick meat again. And I don't know what that is. She's over there on her phone. But yeah, you get those things and buy them 5 baht and grill them. Hello. How are you doing? Let's walk down this way a little bit. Those ladies that you saw in the beginning of the video, they're out there almost just about every night, and they used to be over at the community center, and believe it or not, I used to go with them and do aerobics over there. Now here's the back of the market. During the day, this place is packed, and you can buy just about anything you want over there. This is new too. They just put this cover on probably about 2 years ago. But we'll walk down this way. And over here, they sell pork, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Maybe we'll walk down to the right. I'll give you a look at the front of the market where they sell all the food. But you're safe, you know, you're safe here. You know, the worst thing that you have to worry about here in Thailand is getting run over. And I was up in the city today, and I rode my bike up, as a matter of fact. I need to get some exercise, so I rode my bike up, and, you know, people, the tourists, are just not using common sense. I mean, they're walking out in front of cars and just crazy stuff. You know, if you're going to cross the street, the best thing to do is use the crosswalk. Now that's just because you're in a crosswalk doesn't mean they're going to stop. But if you're in a crosswalk and they hit you, you have a better chance of getting some help. But just because you're in a crosswalk and you know, back home, if you stepped out into a crosswalk, cars would stop. That's not necessarily the case here. Even if they have a traffic light that tells them, you know, you press one of those little buttons and you know, the light turns red, don't assume they're going to stop. Well, these guys out here drinking their beer. Hello. If I'm huffing and puffing a little bit, it's because I'm carrying about 10 pounds worth of camera tonight. I'm not just with the GoPro. Now this is where they sell all the meat. And this place will be mobbed in the morning. This lady's got a little whiskey stand set up already. 10-baht whiskey. Hello. Wow. There's all kinds of little shops around in here, coffee shops, and you name it, they sell it here. But everybody's really, really friendly, and you know, it's just it's like a small community. And most of the, you know, I've lived here for 12 years, so pretty much people know, you know, I've been around here for a while, and they'll all say hi to me and wave to me, and most of them know me because I've either bought from them or Lek has, and you know, so they're very, very friendly. I don't know what's in the back of this truck. It's probably vegetables for the market. See, they've got a little shop there, and they're just sitting out there eating their dinner. Out of the road here so I don't block anybody's way. Hello. I used to eat here in the mornings all the time, but I've kind of branched off. I try to eat someplace different every day, or at least, you know, rotate it so I'm not eating the same thing every day. And we'll walk through this way. I'll show you the market when it's empty. I have another video too that I came through early in the morning, and I'll try to link it in. I'll put a link on this video that you can watch it. It's a big market. And during the day, all these places are selling food, drinks, or just whatever you want. And then over here, we've got a pharmacy, another pharmacy. It looks like it's closed right now. And then here you get your lottery tickets. Hello. Then out here you got all your food. Now this lady here right in front of me has been cooking somtum for the 12 years that I've been here. Yeah, my chef's here today. And you get salad right here. And over here, looks like he's selling yum. Hello. Swadee Kap. Sabadi Mai? Good. And he's making roti, I think, or some kind of crepe. He's been here forever too. And we'll walk through this way. She's selling meatball. And this, I'm not sure what this is. Some kind of a fruit drink that he ices. And it turns out something like that. I've never tried it, so I really don't know. And then this lady's selling fried foods. And over here, they have soy milk. And this guy over here is my chef. Everybody just, I eat here all the time. He has really good food. Hello there. There is my chef. He's the guy that cooks my food most of the time. Good guy. And there's his son right there. And he was born in the hospital the day that I had the colonoscopy done. And there's his wife back there peeling vegetables. So nice people. And they really cook good food. And then over here, you got noodle soup. So you can get just about anything you want. And they're usually here till about 9 o'clock. And then over here, we've got a food truck. And their food is exceptionally good. You can see because there's a lot of people sitting there. And they're just opening up another shop right here. Huh. Yeah, their food here is very, very good. You can tell by the, like I said, there's a lot of people here eating, and sometimes you have to get a queue before you can get your food. But we'll walk out this way. This is a new place that has just opened up. Lotus Go Fresh. And I had to go in there the other day. Usually I don't like to get on the other side of the road because it's so hard to cross, especially on a motorcycle. But Lek wanted wraps over there at that little place shop you see right underneath the sign. And I went over there, and they've got a lot of stuff in Lotus Go Fresh that you don't get at 7-Eleven or anything like that. They've got fresh meat and pork and shrimp. And here's another pharmacy. Matter of fact, I just bought some stuff from them today. I got my glucosamine from them today. We'll walk back further up here, and it really gets congested in this area. And we try to avoid it as much as possible because you have that one traffic light down there, if you can see it, and it backs traffic up. It's just 2 lanes, and it goes, after you get about a mile and a half, that it opens back up into 4-lane until you get into San Patong. So it really gets congested in here. Now right there where you see those people walking, there's a crosswalk down there, and it's really neat. I should have showed that when I was down there. But they have flags. And what you do is you get in the crosswalk and wave your flag, and the cars will stop. And then you drop your flag off at the other side. As you can see, people are not, they're not stopping. You got to walk in between them. But we'll walk down here. I want to show you down here where they're selling that fruit. Oh God, what? That smells so bad. And this place will be mobbed. Now down there's a lot of restaurants down that alley, and my clinic is down there as well. There's a lady there that she's a doctor, and she has a clinic there from about 6 o'clock until about 9. She is a forensic pathologist at the government hospital, but she opens up a clinic there. She's really, really nice, and just a pleasure to go to her. Durian is what I'm thinking about. There's a place up here that sells durian and it'll be packed. That's another reason why you see the traffic so blocked up. I'm not sure my white balance is doing a real good job, but you'll get the gist of it. Then you get a couple of clothing shops right here. There used to be a bone doctor in here somewhere. I don't know if he's still here or not. Getting ready for Christmas. But everybody's nice. I mean, I moved away from here for 3 months and I was just dying to get back. Because I didn't really, like I've said before, I couldn't acclimate myself to Hoi Hin. It wasn't the same. And I couldn't get back here fast enough. You can get another barber shop right here. But really, the only reason I'm really walking up here is to show you the durian. Yeah, guy's in there getting his haircut. They sell this stuff like crazy. They'll be, they drop off a truckload, 1 or 2 truckloads every day. There's somebody stopping. Eat this stuff like candy. Hey. Wow. You got them all lined up here. They're gonna go get their durian. Ooh, I can't eat it. Yeah, see, he'll pick it out and then they'll cut it for him. This place does a hell of a business. We'll keep walking up this way. These are just the empty ones that they've sold today. Amazing. Right back in there, one of these little, right there, I think, no, I think it's in here somewhere. Let's see if I can see it. I maybe, used to be right there, I think. Looks like the sign's changed. I don't know. There used to be one of those hotels where you go in and you pay by the hour. And here's our new 7-Eleven. Can't see that hotel. I wanted to show you the front of it. Maybe down in that alleyway right there. Yeah, it's right there. Right where you see that bright light and that truck's just going by that alley. It's one of those hotels you go in, I think you go in and you pay by the hour. At least that's what I've been told. I've never been in there and I don't plan on it. We'll walk down this road a little bit. right in here, they're putting in a new shopping center. And this was supposed to, it's hard to see in the dark, but this was supposed to have been a Star Plaza. And then they changed. There's my buddy. Oh, you be quiet, you know me. Come here, baby. That's the local 7-Eleven dog. He doesn't bite. He just likes to bark a lot. And over here, yeah, see, they're supposed to be, Lex said they were going to put a soccer field in here too. But I don't know. But this will all be shops and storefronts and what have you. And there's a little restaurant up here on the right that does that mukata thing, and he is packed. Just about every night, and he doesn't have any parking, so the people park in the streets, and it's really hard to get around through here sometimes. I'm just going to leave the camera running. If y'all want to fast forward it, you can. I'm just kind of showing you what rural Thailand is. And plus, I'm trying to get out and I want to stretch my legs out a little bit. I felt like my legs might cramp up on me tonight, and I really don't want that, so I figured I'd get out and take a nice walk. Yeah, you can see how people are parked up here. Another barber shop. This is a really neat house right over here on the left. But just, you know, like I said, everybody's friendly. You know, as long as you act respectable, they'll treat you the same way. Never had a problem. And it's the same way up in the city, you know. My thing is, and I try to tell people, you know, if you come here, don't walk around drunk. Don't do stupid stuff. And you'll have a great time. You know, protect your valuables. I mean, just like you would at home. But he's behind the gate. They're over there. They got a little fire going back there. Yeah, he does a heck of a business here. And there used to be a snooker club here, or pool club here, but it's not here anymore. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Hello. Is that your dog? He's sweet. He don't bite. He just got the itches. But yeah, this place serves mukata. And the guy that owns it had a restaurant. Hello. Not far from where we lived before. You can see how packed this place is. And he came over here, and he really has a good business. There's a beautiful house right there. But nobody gets mad about the parking. You know, they just, you know when you come down this road, you got to share it with everybody. And that's one thing about Thailand, I'll tell you. If there's a place to park, or you can get an inch of your car in, they'll park there. And it doesn't matter if you may just be driving down the road and somebody just bow up and stop and get out of the car. Kind of like New York City, I think. But there's some neat houses back in here. And you got a lot of these little mom and pop shops everywhere. think they serve noodle here during the day, if I'm not mistaken. And then over here, we have a Mubon. It's called Rungaroon 4, I believe. And these are all two-story houses, and I'm thinking they're running from between 5 and 7 million baht. But you got a beautiful house right here. And then you've got another section of Rungaroon that we lived in, and that's right up here on the right. And then you've got all these little soys here. Any one of these alleys I wouldn't, no problem walking at night. Any time of the night, wouldn't bother me a bit. Beautiful house right here. Looks like it's for sale. Oh, that one's for sale, not the one I'm thinking about. You get in front of the gate, you can see it better. I don't know what that would be valued at. It's going to be up there. And this is Rungaroon 3. And you can get houses in here from, I think, 2.2 million to probably as high as 10 million. There's one house back here that I used to call the White House because it looked just like the White House. Now, I think we'll walk to the right here because there's a restaurant that I want to show you that I eat at a lot. But no, I'm not going to because I'm sorry, today's a holiday and she's closed today. I'll save that for another video because there's a beautiful house out in front of it. Just a really, really nice house. I'll save that for another video. And then we get right back out on the main road that we walked off of by the market. This is really a difficult road to drive on right here. And it's the one we usually take. Now this lady here, she cooks at the market. Her husband's a policeman. And she's been cooking, she used to cook here at the house, then she moved over to the market. But she's been cooking for 13 years. And that's what a lot of people do. And these are townhouses that just, they went up about a year after we got here. And they sold quick. I think they went for 1.8 million baht or something like that. But they snatched them up real quick. And what people will do is they'll buy these things and live in them, and then they'll cook food out here and sell it. There was a lady, a Muslim lady, that cooked right there, and then she moved out. But not bad. And you get 2 stories. You probably got, I think they're three bedroom, 2 baths or something like that. And then this is the main road up here. I can tell you, I'm not going to get out with this camera very often. This thing is heavy. My arm's sore. And this is a pretty house too. If you can see it. See if I can get around the other side. It's a really, really nice house. Old style Thai house. And then we're back out on the main road. There's an advertisement for where I live. And those houses are really, really small, and they basically have no land. They go for 1.79. And she usually sells Chiang Mai sausage out here during the day. But she's not out today. And then here's an apartment complex. And my food lady used to cook here, and then she moved. And she now cooks at the other restaurant that I eat on. Here's a little mom and pop store. Hello. And that's where Let gets her coconuts, right there where that car's parked. And you got this house here, and they own the apartments over there. It's a really, really nice house. But early in the evening, there's usually carts set up out here cooking food, selling them. Hello. And here's another apartments here, and I think these go for somewhere's around $2,000 to $3,000 a month. They don't have it, you know, they're just one room. They don't have any air conditioning. They still got a long walk back to the motorcycle. Hey, little buddy. They don't like me. And down here on the left, this little shack down here, I eat breakfast there quite a bit. Her sister used to cook, and she stopped, and then she went back to Chiang Mai. Her sister was a really good cook. And then she opened up, other sister opened up this place, and I eat there quite frequently. Happy Salon. Now that lady's been there for quite a long time too. She's got a beauty salon in there. And she used to live down the street from us. Now up here on the right is another apartment complex that they just put in, and I'm thinking, and you might see it in one of the shorts that I did, I'm thinking they charge $3,000 a month for these, if I'm not mistaken. And then you've got a little coffee shop restaurant down here on the bottom that serves some pretty good food. Leck and I have ate there a couple times. But you know, for a single guy, what more do you need? You don't need more than one room. Everybody's kind of folding up for the night. Pretty much about 9 o'clock, this town pretty much folds up. You know, I can come home if I come home from the city at 10 o'clock at night, there's nobody out. It's just completely empty. And in here, I don't know what this place is. I have no clue. I'll have to ask Lex sometime. And over there is a repair shop, car repair shop. They've worked on my other car quite a few times. Well, it looks like we're just about where we came out at. I'll walk down here to the corner. Hey, appreciate y'all stopping in and checking out the video, and enjoyed the little walk, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.